This year, I made one simple change to my content planning that completely transformed how I create, post, and most importantly, how I live my life. And this one change allowed me to tap into my creativity more, end my work days at 5 p.m. and free up my weekends, and consistently post 5 times a week on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, plus 2 long-form videos on YouTube every week. And it all started with one structured schedule. I'm gonna break down exactly how this schedule works, why it's made my content flow easier than ever, and how you can use a similar system without feeling overwhelmed to finally stay consistent. But first, let me paint a picture of what my content process used to look like, why I needed a change. For the longest time, I used to struggle with organized creativity. Like, my ideas would come to me at the most random ways, while I was eating, while I was in the shower, or even in the middle of the night. And instead of having a system, I would either ignore them, forget them, or start creating immediately, but without a plan. That meant I was constantly filming, editing, and posting in a chaotic last-minute frenzy, which ultimately left me feeling burnt out, frustrated, posting inconsistently. I'd either get all of my content done at once and then disappear for days with little to no structure. Not to mention, because I was constantly in creation mode, I was never truly off. I would end up working late into the night, sacrificing my weekends and spending more time figuring out what to post and actually enjoying my life. So I had to fix it. So I finally sat down and I designed a system, a real schedule that made my content process feel less chaotic and a little bit more strategic. This is how my week looks now. Monday and Tuesday are pre-production and brainstorming days. I focus on brainstorming content ideas and scripting video concepts, writing captions, hooks, call to actions that actually make sense. I'm creating my shot list so I know exactly what to film and I'm not wasting time. Handling all the back-end stuff, DM automations, responding to comments, and optimizing my strategy. This phase sets the tone for everything else. Because if I don't plan properly, everything after that is just gonna feel like I'm rushing. So this is the day that I go all in. From around 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., I'm filming everything that I need for the entire week. This includes all of my Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube shorts, my 2 YouTube long-form videos, and then any extra content for brand deals and sponsorships that I may have throughout the week. I do this for one main reason. I only want to put on makeup once. Not only does it save me time, but it also puts me in a creative flow state. Instead of bouncing between planning, filming, and editing every day, I dedicate one full day to just creating content. By the end of the day, I have everything that I need filmed for the entire week, and I don't have to worry about filming again. These are my post-production days, where everything that I filmed on Wednesday gets transformed into fully polished, ready to go content. I spend this time editing all of my short form and long form videos, designing thumbnails, scheduling every single post for the following week so I don't have to manually upload everything. And by Friday afternoon, I'm done. Everything is ready to go, scheduled, and locked in. I feel way more creative because I have dedicated specific time for brainstorming and then specific time for strategy. And most importantly, I have free time to actually live my life. And I get it. If you're a creator, you probably love making content, but I feel like that doesn't mean you have to work all the time. Having a real structure gives you the ability of creating without having to be burnt out. And I've never met somebody who's created content consistently or attempted to and didn't get burnt out at one point in time. So if you are tired of feeling overwhelmed, burnt out, and feel like you're glued to your phone all weekend, take this as your sign to create a real content schedule. Trust me, you won't regret it.